For better picture quality, adjust tracking control on your VCR.
Tennessee Tuxedo.
Tennessee Tuxedo.
We will be parachuting for your pleasure, sailing seas in search of treasure, anything so he can measure up to men.
That's Tennessee Tuxedo.
A small penguin who drives but can't tuxedo, though he may fail. As he vies for fame and glory, still he tries in each new story tale.
On the 22nd floor of a large apartment building, events were taking shape that would have a great effect on Tennessee Tuxedo and his pal Chumley.
So you won't talk, eh? We'll take that, and this. You ever quit on me again, and I'm gonna let you have it. You no good TV set.
And at that very moment, Tennessee and Chumley, having escaped from the zoo, were applying for jobs as TV repairmen.
Now, why don't you fellas go back to the zoo? I just couldn't hire a penguin and a walrus.
But you said in the paper you needed help.
Well, that I do, but a penguin and a walrus? No, I just don't know. No, I don't. Hello? Yes, Mr. Maninoff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I know we fixed it last week, but... Oh, no, I couldn't send anyone over right now, Mr. Maninoff. Well, we just don't have enough men. No, I'm sorry, I just couldn't.
Listen, boo-boo, I want to watch the ball game at 2 o'clock, and I want this set fixed, like immediate. Either you come over here and fix the set, or I come over there and fix you. Understand?
Yes, Mr. Maninoff. Yes, indeed. I'll send someone over right away. Well, I've got no choice, I guess. Here are the toolkits, and here is the address.
You won't regret this, you'll see. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
I hope not, for your sake.
Let's go, Chumley. Well, here we are. Now we're going to break into the TV business.
Yeah?
Television repairmen.
In here.
Now, what seems to be the matter with your set here?
Listen, if I knew what was the matter, I wouldn't have called yous. Now, pay careful attention. I'm going out on a little job, see? But I'm coming back at 2 o'clock, and I want that set fixed.
Sure, but sometimes it takes
Look,
a little...
I want to watch the ball game at 2 o'clock. And if that set is not working when I get back, I'm going to play you two goofs a tune on my violin.
Gee, Tennessee, what are we going to do now, huh?
Do? Why, we're going to fix that TV set.
But we don't know how to, do we?
Nothing to it, Chumley. Just turn a few dials, press a few buttons, check the antenna. Come on.
Where are we going?
We're going to the roof and check the antenna. I always like to start at the top. All right, Chumley, there it is. Now, up you go.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Now go up and see if anything's wrong. Can you see anything?
Yeah, I can see the park and the zoo, and over there is... Whoa!
Be careful, Chumley.
But it was too late, as Chumley's great weight slowly bent the antenna.
I can't look. Whoops. Goodbye, Tennessee. Hello, Tennessee. Goodbye, Tennessee. Hello, Tennessee. Goodbye, Tennessee. Hello, Tennessee.
Get in here, Chumley. Now, if you're through with that ridiculous trampoline act, we'll get to work.
But try as they might, they couldn't seem to get the set fixed.
Maybe it's time we went to see the man with all the answers.
Good idea, Chumley, and we'd better hurry.
Meanwhile, down at police headquarters. What? That pesky penguin and walrus have escaped again? Well, I'll get right on the case. Don't worry, Mr. Livingston. I'll find them. Meanwhile, at the office of Phineas J. Whoopi, Tennessee explained the predicament.
So you see, Mr. Whoopi, we've got to get that set fixed or Mr. Maninoff's going to play us a tune on his fiddle.
Yeah.
Well, we can't let that happen, can we? So let's see if we can't get a clear picture. Yes.
Are you going to use the 3D BB?
But of course, my boy. And I've got something else, too. I've got the real thing.
A TV set?
Yes, and a TV camera, too. So you can see how it all works from start to finish.
Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest.
Of course, yep. Now let's see what we have here on the fabulous three-dimensional blackboard. This is a television camera. On the front, it has a lens just like a regular camera, but inside, it's very different. Inside, instead of film, there's a long electron tube called an orthicon. The orthicon takes what the lens sees and turns it into electric current, which is called a picture signal. This picture signal is sent over a cable to the transmitter, where it is turned into waves, and whoopee! It's sent over the air to your set.
Could you show us on the real camera, Mr. Whoopi?
But of course, my boy, of course. I'll turn the camera on Chumley, and you turn on the set. Can you see him now?
Perfect. Well, don't just stand there, Chumley. Do something. You're on TV.
I will now perform a military tap.
Great act, Chumley. A smash. But there's still something I don't understand, Mr. Whoopi.
Well, what's that, my boy?
I looked real close, and I didn't see any picture going across the room between the camera and the TV set.
But of course you didn't. There wasn't any picture, just electromagnetic waves which are invisible.
But then how...
How does it get to be a picture again? Well, let's go back to the 3D BB. Inside every TV set, there's a big tube. You call it a picture tube, but the correct name is cathode ray tube. It takes the waves from the transmitter and turns them back into electrons. In the back of this tube, there's an electron gun which shoots the electrons at the front of the tube. The front of the tube is coated with a special chemical which lights up when the electrons hit it. And this is what makes the picture.
I get it. The orthicon tube turns the picture into electrons, and the cathode ray tube turns the electrons back into the picture.
Precisely, my boy.
Then, just how are we going to fix Mr. Maninoff's TV set?
You aren't. I want you to promise me never, never, never monkey around with the back of a TV set. That's a job for experts only. It's very dangerous, and you could get badly hurt.
All right, we promise. But we're really in a spot. If we don't get Maninoff's set fixed, he'll fix us.
Well, my boy, I'll fix it for you. You go over and get the set and bring it over here, and I'll have it working in no time.
Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest.
Soon, Tennessee and Chumley were back with Maninoff's TV set, and Mr. Whoopi went to work.
We've got to hurry, Mr. Whoopi. It's almost 2 o'clock, and Mr. Maninoff is probably finishing up his job right now.
Yes, Maninoff was finishing up his job at the First National Bank.
Okay, you guys. Just put all the dough in the sack and don't try nothing funny.
Meanwhile, on the police radio...
Calling all cars. Go to the First National Bank. Big robbery taking place.
And at that very moment, Tennessee and Chumley, unaware of the sudden turn of events, left Mr. Whoopi's with the repaired TV set and hurried along the street.
Faster, Chumley, faster.
Now, isn't that a pretty picture? All right, boys, take 'em away.
And while we're at it, we'll drop off this TV set at the zoo. Wait till Stanley Livingston catches this act.
Chumley, this is not what I meant by breaking into television.
What's in the box, Tennessee?
I have here exactly what we need to become rich and famous. Uniforms for our new business.
Gee, Tennessee, what kind of uniforms are these?
I'll give you a hint, Chumley. You and I have had our greatest success capturing crooks, right? So what do you think we're going to be?
Crooks.
Don't be ridiculous, Chumley. We're going to be detectives. We'll sneak out of the zoo, buy ourselves a newspaper, and apply for the first detective job we see.
You still advertising for hotel detective, Mr. Hothead?
Of course. If we don't get a detective soon, we'll lose all our guests. We can't go on having our rooms robbed.
Yeah, but who'd answer your ad after what happened to the other detectives you hired?
Someone might hear you.
But it's all over town, Mr. Hothead. Everybody knows. Who'd be nutty enough to apply here for a hotel detective's job?
We've come to answer your ad. I'm Tennessee Tuxedo, and this is my partner, Chumley. We're first-class detectives.
Gee, a penguin and a walrus yet. You wouldn't hire them, would you, Mr. Hothead?
You're hired. And your first job is to watch this man.
He looks harmless to me.
Well, he's not. His name is Slippery Hood, and he's a known crook. From the first day he took a room here, we've been having robberies. But we never catch him in the act.
I get it. You want us to follow him and catch him stealing something.
Yes, and you can start right now. He should be up in his room.
That's his room over there, Chumley.
I guess he's inside, huh, Tennessee?
Good detectives don't guess about anything. They check and double-check, like this. Ow! Yes, he's in there all right. We'll keep our eyes glued to that door.
So now they got a penguin and a walrus to watch me. Boy, are those two in for a surprise.
Watch that door every second, Chumley. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Oh, what are you boys doing?
Shh! There's a dangerous crook in there, little old lady. We're making sure he doesn't get out without our knowing it.
My, what dangerous work.
Now I think I'll go to work on the 15th floor. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
So, here you are, lying down on the job. And Slippery Hood just robbed every room on the 15th floor.
Quick, Chumley, after him.
No. He's back in his room by now. And this time he'd better not get by you.
Chumley, there's only one way Slippery Hood could have escaped. He must have sneaked out the window. So here's what we'll do. You go upstairs to the room over this one, drill a hole in the floor, and watch Slippery Hood. If he starts out, phone me and tell me whether he's using the window or the door. Okay?
Okay, Tennessee. Gee, I can't see a thing through that little hole. Hey, that's better. I'll bet Tennessee will be proud of me the way I use my head.
Okay, Tennessee. Hurry up to this room right away.
Coming, Chumley. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Now I think I'll go to work on the 16th floor. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, no. I hire detectives and I get sleeping beauties.
What happened?
Slippery Hood just robbed every room on the 16th floor. Now I'm warning you two. If he leaves that room again, you'd better be following him.
Sure, Mr. Hothead. This time he won't get away. Chumley, I'll sit by this phone while you take that other phone out the window. Crawl over to Slippery Hood's window and watch him.
But Tennessee, that window is 19 stories high.
There's a nice little ledge to walk on. Don't worry about a thing.
Oh, no, no, no. Help, no! No, stop, no,
Hurry down to the sidewalk, Tennessee. Mr. Hood is escaping down there.
Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail. All right, you crook. That does it. That really does it. We've got to find a safer way to watch that crook. We're going to see Mr. Whoopi. And when we tried to watch him through the window, we got all banged up.
Well, now, that sounds like a very painful duty you're performing. Get it? Oh, yes. Well, what you need is something that brings Slippery Hood's room closer to you so you can watch without being there.
But what could do that, Mr. Whoopi?
Why, a telescope, of course.
A telescope?
Yes, indeed. You can sit in the room across the street and keep an eye on Mr. Hood all the time.
But the room across the street is a long way away. How does the telescope work?
Well, a telescope has two lenses. The one at the far end is called the object lens. Actually, the telescope substitutes this object lens for your eye. And since it's larger than your eye, it can see more.
Sure, I can see that.
Yes, of course. The object lens collects the light rays coming from the object you're watching. It bends the light rays toward the other, smaller lens.
And that's the one you put your eye on, huh?
Yes, Tennessee. That's called the eyepiece lens. It spreads out the light so that you can see an enlarged image of the object you're watching.
But gee, Mr. Whoopi, how do you hold the two lenses?
Oh, you don't, my boy. The lenses are held in two or more sliding tubes like this. The tubes are movable so that you can make the telescope longer or shorter in order to properly focus it. Just look through this at Chumley.
He's all fuzzy looking.
Oh, that's right. Now slide the tube slowly.
Zowie, it clears right up. Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. We're going out and buy the biggest telescope we can find. Are you all set, Chumley?
Yeah, Tennessee. I can see Mr. Hood just fine through this big telescope.
All right, Chumley. Keep watching and call me the minute he starts to leave.
Okay, Tennessee. Gee, Mr. Hood is putting on different clothes. He's dressing up like a little old lady.
What is it, Chumley?
Mr. Hood is dressed like a little old lady, and he's leaving by the door.
I see. Dressed like a little old lady, and he's... I see him, Chumley. Get over here and help me. Stop, you crook. You're no little old lady. Stop.
Duchess, we are proud to have you staying at our hotel.
I'm charmed to be here, Mr. Hothead. Now, I'm a little tired and... What was that?
Now I've got you. Take off that wig, you crook.
Stop! That's the Duchess, you numbskull. Stop it!
I got him, Tennessee. Slippery Hood ran right into me.
You nincompoops! You're going back to the zoo where you belong.
Well, we didn't get rich being detectives, but now we got a new business.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Just 10 cents a look. See the planet, see the moon. Just 10 cents a look through this giant telescope. Don't miss the
Like he always says, Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Okay, Stanley. You bet, Stanley. Sure thing, Stanley. Chumley, that was Stanley. He wants to see me right away. Probably got some sort of important job. Well, what is it, Stanley? Want me to fix the TV? Repair the clock?
No, nothing like that, thank goodness. I just want you to tell everybody in the zoo that they're invited to a concert tonight.
A concert?
Yes, a brand new piano's arriving today, and tonight we're going to have a concert.
Ah, and who's going to play the piano?
I am.
You are?
Don't laugh when I sit down to play Tennessee Tuxedo. I've just finished a mail-order concert piano course, so never mind the smart remarks. Just tell everybody, 8 o'clock sharp, tonight.
So Tennessee spent the whole morning running around the zoo. He told the elephants and egrets, the lions and the leopards. He talked to the bulls and the bears, the birds and the bees, until by noon he was exhausted.
This is ridiculous, all this running around. What we need are, extension phones. Hello, Stanley. I just had a great idea. Extension phones for everybody in the zoo. But, Stanley, but, I see. If we want phones, we'll have to build them ourselves. Thanks a lot. So that's how Stanley feels, Chumley. But we'll show him. We will build our own phones.
Gee, Tennessee, you're a regular Alexander Ragtime Bell.
Well, thank you, Chumley. I suppose I do have a certain mechanical genius. Now, bring that phone over here, and let's see what makes it ring.
But several hundred small parts later.
This is obviously a defective telephone. I've got it. We don't need the phone after all. We can use the garden hose. Look, Chumley, you stay here, and I'll take the hose around the corner and talk to you.
Okay, Tennessee.
Are you ready, Chumley? Then here's the message. Tennessee Tuxedo will not...
Chumley!
When I get my hands on you, I'll tear you limb from limb. Maybe it's time we got a little assistance.
You mean go to see the man with all the answers?
Yes, Chumley, Mr. Whoopi.
Soon afterward, our friends found themselves in the offices of Phineas J. Whoopi.
And you boys want to know how to build a telephone, eh? Well, I'll just connect you with information. A small witticism. Now, where did I put that three-dimensional blackboard? Oh, yes, it's in the closet. Ah, here it is. Now, let's see. Oh, yes, the telephone. Every phone has two parts, the speaking part called the transmitter and the listening part called the receiver. These are connected by wires to another phone, and an electrical current from a battery runs through them. Now let's take a closer look at the speaking part. Right here is a thin piece of metal called a diaphragm, and behind this diaphragm is a little box containing tiny grains of carbon. The electricity goes through the carbon. Now, when you speak, your voice makes the diaphragm vibrate. When that happens, it presses the carbon particles closer together and regulates the flow of electricity. You see? Oh, yes. Well, over at the receiver, there's a little magnet and another diaphragm. As the current goes through the magnet, it makes this diaphragm vibrate in the same way, so that the same sound comes out of the receiver as went into the transmitter. Try it, Chumley.
That's fine, Mr. Whoopi. But Chumley and I could never build electromagnets and carbon particles. Isn't there a simple way?
Well, yes, my boy, there is. I can show you how to make a phone out of 2 tin cans and some wire. Stretch the wire between them tightly. Now, when you talk into one can, it makes it vibrate, which makes the wire vibrate, which makes the other can vibrate, just like the telephone.
Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. Now, here are the 2 tin cans. Scout around and see if you can find some wire.
Okay, Tennessee.
Okay, Joe, this is the place. Let's unload the piano.
Hey, Wyatt. Gee, Tennessee will think I'm a genius.
Chumley, you're a genius. Where'd you get all the wire? Let's hook it up and run a test. Okay, Chumley, take up the slack. Pull it tighter. Tighter. Now. Can you hear me, Chumley?
Gee, Tennessee, I hear you fine.
Good.
Whoops.
I told you Tennessee Tuxedo does not fail. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a butter-fingered walrus.
Working very hard, Tennessee and Chumley soon had telephone connections to every animal in the zoo.
Hello, Monkey House. Don't forget the concert tonight. Hello, Yak. Don't forget tonight. Stanley's going to play the piano. Yes, it ought to be a riot.
That night, all the animals showed up for the concert. All were ready to enjoy themselves except for Chumley, who was beginning to get a little worried.
Hey, Tennessee, tell me, how does a piano work?
Not now, Chumley. Stanley's about to come out.
Do the wires have anything to do with it?
Of course. It's the wires that make the music.
Tennessee, there's something I gotta tell you.
Later, Chumley, later. Here comes Stanley. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friends. I know we're all going to find this a most memorable evening. For my first selection, I'm going to play The Lost Chord.
Hey, Tennessee, those pianos.
The piano wires? You took the piano wires for our telephone? Oops.
You ruined my concert.
Chumley, I think it's time to try long distance.
Tennessee Tuxedo, come back here.
Faster, Chumley. He's gaining on us. Look out, the wires.
Tennessee Tuxedo, this time you've gone too far. Tomorrow, I'm going to make you official zoo messenger boy, and I'm going to run you ragged.
Well, Chumley, what have you got to say for yourself now? You know, Chumley, sometimes I think you're a wrong number.